Very unfortunate. There's so many people died. Estimated that around 280 people, they died in that accident. And around about 900 people got injured very badly. Unfortunate incident. So the train is approaching very fast, Balasur station. And then the train was put into a loop line. It went into the loop line. Unfortunately, in the loop line, already there is one goods train. Already stationed there. It's parked there. So that's a serious mistake, signaling mistake. Because the driver has, he can only control few things. But actually the track is decided by the station. And so there was a signal issue. Already there is a train in the loop line, and Coromandel has been given green signal in the main line. It went into the loop line and collided with the goods train head on. In fact, it is said that it was so forceful, so much speed, that the engine climbed up the goods train and the whole train got derailed. And when this train is coming like this in the loop line, the last 2-3 dabbas, Coromandel Express dabbas, because when the accident happened, how these bogies will behave, nobody knows. So those 2-3 those bogies, they came on to the other track. So this is a down line and this is an up line. I don't know, maybe that is an up line and this down line. So Coromandel went into the loop line, got into an accident. Those 2 dabbas, they came onto the tracks. And meanwhile, one more train is coming. A super fast express from Chennai. It is going towards the other side. And it just crossing Balasore. Meanwhile, this accident happened. Those dabbas came and hit the last 2 dabbas of this express. That was a massive hit, because this itself is violently moving, and that train is moving very fast. So it's the first time such 3 trains. Of course, in some countries we see some 3-4 trains gets involved also. So they consider to be one of the worst accidents in the history of the train journey. So of course we can understand a lot of children will be there, women are there, and everybody is sleeping. This happened in the early hours, and so nobody is actually prepared for any of that. And then it's too sudden. It is said that everything got over in 15 minutes or so, 15-20 minutes. This came and then these bogies have come and then it is hit. So yes, while we sympathize with the families, and it is unfortunate event, the Shastras repeatedly encourage the Jiva, living entity, to look beyond and understand why these accidents happen. And when those accidents happen, why in the last 2 dabbas of the speeding of the train got involved in the accident, not different ones. Such a massive accident, why only these 288 people died? 900 people got injured. Shastra repeatedly encourages the living entities to look into this phenomena called death. What is this phenomena? Every day we see this phenomena happening right in front of our eyes, but then somehow we don't really analyze what is this death. reason why these accidents happen. Somehow we don't apply our mind. Is it the case that we're all busy and so we don't have much time to think about all these things? Maybe in the past, probably they have a lot of time to think. No, this is a phenomena in this world that although we see death every day, nobody gets that question that what is this death, which even I have to face it personally. If not today, tomorrow, day after, sometime in the future, each one of us, we have to directly face this phenomena called death. So should we not interested to know what exactly is this phenomena? What happens? Why these people have to die so in such a ghastly accident? You don't know what exactly went on in the bogies, inside the bogies. Must be a complete pandemonium. So, the acharyas, the spiritualists, the transcendentalists, the Vedic literature encourages the living entities to investigate this particular aspect of human life. In fact, Krishna emphatically says in Bhagavad Gita that the human society has only 4 problems to solve. Other problems are all created by us and possible to be solved. But these 4 problems everybody has to look into, and one of the problem is this death. Death, then disease, old age, and then again taking birth into this world. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. And then if somebody can see that these are the real dukkha dosha, the real doshas in this world, by which there is so much dukkha, if somebody can realize this, then that person is in knowledge. He is applying his intelligence to really understand that yes, these are the real core issues which we do not want to actually address. We want to, for example, I have been seeing this news, accident news. Generally I see some 2-3 papers to see, if you get some new angles. Everybody is covering about how the accident has happened. Everybody is saying there is some politics also, how many people died. Everybody is fighting and commenting, criticizing. You could have had better signaling systems. You could have some kavach. There's so many ideas. Yes, all that has to be discussed. A human being has to endeavor to protect himself. But that protection, if we limit ourselves to only the protection of the body, but don't actually look into the phenomena, then we will not be able to really come up with a solution. So I am saying none of the papers have said what happened to these 280 people who died. Nobody has asked this question. What happened to these 280 people who died? Everybody is pained to see that yes, so many people have died, certainly. Nobody is asking. Okay, train accident, but without that, this accident, silently millions and millions of people die every day. You may say cancer is the cause, diabetes is the cause, this is the cause, train accidents, road accidents, and so many accidents every day. Papers, they cover only the major ones, but silently the hundreds and thousands are dying every day. Where is the solution? So it's not that the scientists are not working towards this. There are many people who are trying to see how a human being can become immortal, how he can conquer this death. You see, like one of the scientists, he predicted that by 2030 we can have the robotic technology advanced to a level that we can make the person immortal. Their idea is some small robots will be introduced into the body, and wherever one cell is decaying, these robots, small robots, will go to the cell level and adjust, and then the cell becomes all right, becomes healthy. So if every cell is handled, ensure that it is not decaying, and then it's all properly kept in health, then all the cells are healthy. Only when there is a cell decay, decay is there, cells are decaying, then the old age comes. Old age means what? The new cells are less than the cells which are dying. So slowly the body becomes older and closer to the death. So if we can counteract this decay at the cell level by introducing small, very tiny microbes, robots. So the robots will be introduced, hundreds and thousands will be there inside. Maybe one robot can be assigned few cells. There will be some technology and then algorithms. That's one more scientific division will come, how to manage these small robots and ensure that the robots don't hit each other or kill each other. Actually, there are some news that these robots have killed some human beings, but they're covering it up. They're not allowing that news to come out. So anyway, we'll see. So this is their solution to the death. This is their solution. Their Radha Govinda. While we we accept that their solution, we pray that their solution becomes very successful. But then look at this verse. It says, Kaladravya gunairasya trivida pratisankramaha. Somehow you manage to live permanently in this world. Let us say your robotic technology, nano-robotic technology has become successful. And then let us say you happen to manage yourself to live. It is saying there are 3 annihilations which come onto this universe. What is that? Kala. Due to the scheduled time of the annihilation of the entire universe. When this universe is created, this is also a body, universal body. So it is timed. Whenever you create something, there is a time. Let us say you create a gadget called mobile. There is a time, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. They give warranty for 1 or 2 years. There is a time for the gadget. There is a time span. Similarly, when this universe is created, there is a time span. What is the time span? 100 years of Lord Brahma. When Brahma dies, universe dies. So there is a scheduled annihilation of the entire universe. Now let us say you happen to manage to live through your technology. What do you do for the entire annihilation of the universe? That nobody can stop. Okay, you want to manage that? Okay, then there is 2, dravya. Even the basic elements will be destroyed. This earth, water, there are 8 elements mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. And Krishna says these 8 elements are my separated elements, external energies. They are all energies. What we see as a element is actually energy. This is energy manifested as some kind of a small block, wooden block. So there are these 8 elements are there. Even those elemental destruction will happen. And by what? So here Kala destroys the universe. Then Dravya, the matter, elements will be destroyed. By whom? A fire which emanates from the mouth of Ananta. Ananta is the plenary expansion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. No one can stop the God's action, or no one is powerful enough to tell Ananta, stop. Kala is also an impersonal expansion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nobody can control. These forces are beyond the control of a tiny human being. So the fire which emanates from Ananta, and then it manifests as the sun's temperature going up by 12 times, and then everything dries up. And who can live? This temperature goes up by 12 times. Who can live? Temperature going up by 1 degree. We are not able to tolerate 1 or 2 degrees. Kottagudam or something will generally register highest temperatures in Telangana 47 degrees. We are 43. Or maybe sometimes little less. So temperature going up by 3-4 times. Okay, we can tolerate. And I see in the peak summer time, even our ACs don't work. So difficult it is. You have to go on pouring water, put something and then do some, it doesn't work. Now imagine that temperature 40 degrees becomes into 12. Who can survive? Even nanorobots may be there. Technology is working very nicely. You extended your life. Then comes the fire. Through the sun it comes, and then who can control this? Nobody can control this. These are all scheduled annihilations. Then finally, Gunaihi, due to one's qualitative actions and reactions. In simple language, destiny. Destiny brings the annihilation. Why particularly these people passed away? Some people miraculously escaped. These are all not accidental. All newspapers said it is accidental. Masu, all accident. So, the Shastra is saying they are all scheduled. So, the question is why? Why is that this universe is so badly made? Why it is so horribly designed? Can't I live eternally, permanently here? Why is this? Anger. Anger comes. So that's what Krishna is saying. Yes, your desire is to live permanently. You want to have a permanent environment. Yes. But this world is not created for that. There is a different world which is actually created as a permanent place. Why don't you go there? That's what he is asking in Bhagavad Gita. You have a certain desire to enjoy, but in this world these facilities are not there. Looks like there is a scheduled creation, scheduled annihilations, everything is lined up. But there are worlds which remain permanent. They don't come under this annihilation. When this universe is getting annihilated, when the Ananta's fire is destroying all this, and it is also said that Shiva, he also does his final annihilation dance, which is called the Tandava Nritya. In his Kailash he will be there and he will do. And that vibration, the Tandava Nritya, the powerful vibration that creates, it destroys the all these elements will be merged into some original matter, pradhana, they'll all go. This is the final annihilation. Entire universes can be annihilated. They again go back to the Mahatattva, the original matter's form. So, there are so many personalities involved in this scheduled annihilation. Similarly, creations are also there. Sargo navavidastasya prakruto vaikrutastu yaha. Not that only destruction, there are many nice creations are also there. That's why we are able to see so many wonderful creations. Originally, universe was created, but the point is the universe was created, but it has an ending also. So this is not our place. We have a desire to live permanently. That desire can be fulfilled, but this is not our place. This place has been created and this place has been destroyed. So looks like for a temporary purpose. Sometimes, we in the childhood we used to go for some circus. Some big circus company comes to our towns and they set up some circus. And then after a few months or so, then they remove the entire circus and take it away. Why only that much, that many days, and why that many attractions inside the circus? It's all that circus man knows, that creator he knows. Now why this world has been created and then a lot of interesting attractions are there for us to experience, and then why this is wound up. So that means the question should come, yes, what is the intention of the creator? What is that intention? The intention is that we should search for that permanent life. One has to seriously think that I don't want to remain in this temporary miserable world. So then he will, then his questioning will change. His questioning will be, now where can I get my permanent life? What is the process? Where is that place? And why this world has been created? What is this destiny? What is this annihilation? What is this creation? All these questions, when it comes to the mind of a human being, then he is known as Manishinaha, an intelligent human being. And not only that, this jijnasa is called Brahma Jijnasa. It's a different kind of a jijnasa. Brahma Jijnasa. Only that Brahma Jijnasa everybody has to have. They have to plan for these 4 problems. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Everybody has to plan. And then face this death. Face to face we have to, face this. So, how to face this death? All these questions are wonderfully answered in Bhagavad Gita, and Bhagavatam elaborates. and then anybody who takes shelter of this Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, then they will be cared for. They will get the real benefit. Like today or yesterday, I saw somebody is wearing a t-shirt, and he says, what is that? Metadata cares. So that cares. In our childhood, we used to say something else, cares came. Like that. Everybody says this will care, this will care, but nobody can care. No metadata, no robo data, all those things. Nobody can care. The real care comes from a personality who is permanent. Care comes from a permanent thing, not from the impermanent temporary things. They are all asas sainyeshu, temporary sainya. They will not be able to care. The care comes from only a permanent arrangement and a permanent personality. So God is permanent, Krishna is permanent, we are permanent. And what is that permanent arrangement? That we have to understand and work only for that. Human being has no other business. He has to work only for this permanent life. And then those who got this opportunity, they also have no other business. Simply work for permanent life. I don't want to go through these ghastly experiences of dying and again taking birth and going on all these things. I want to come out of this for good. This is real intelligence. I'll stop here. Any questions?
Mm-hmm. So should we respond to the statement that it's a very pessimistic role? We talk about say that there is no environment at all.
We are not pessimists. We are realists. Realist means we see the reality. We are realists. What is the truth? Only that much we are saying. For example, accident has happened. So many people died. We are saying there is an accident. So many people died. We are realists. We are not pessimists. And we are telling that since you have seen all these things, why don't you work for that? See, we are so realistic actually. We are pushing you towards a solution. And you are saying, okay, we are pessimists. No. We are not. Pessimist means he will not do anything to solve the issues. Then, okay, this world is like this. Why I have to. There is no meaning. He has no energy to work also. He is a pessimist. There are optimists are there. Oh, this world is amazing, eureka. And they get into all. We don't want to go to extremes. We are realists. Then do you think that realism means there is no happiness, there is no enjoyment? No, you come and see. You attend one festival, or you, Sunday evening you come here, you participate in this, then you will see. So why not I dance like that? Why not I eat prasadam like that? And why not, become happy? We give a very simple solution to become all these things. But then no. They are pessimistic about this process. So they are pessimists, not we. We are giving the solution. But you are pessimistic about spiritual life. What can we do? This is the problem. What can we do? Okay, so devotees are real seekers of truth. Like some of the genuine scientists are there. So devotees are real genuine scientists. They are the real seekers of truth. And then once they find the truth, they also want to find out the solution to it. Prabhupada ki